Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your wishes, everyone. Can you get into the discussions now? 6.3 Spring Core Module, Spring JDBC Programming. Spring JDBC Programming using JDBC template. Okay, using JDBC template. This is going to be October 20th. This is going to be October 20th. Nice. This is literally solidly going to be October 20th. Super. Yeah. Shall we go for it, guys? How many ways are there to develop the Spring JDBC applications, guys? In how many ways we can develop Spring JDBC applications? Everyone tell me. 5 approaches are there. How many approaches are popularly used in the industry? 3 approaches. One is removed, other one is not industry standard, right? One is removed, other one is not industry standard. Okay, guys. Now listen. You take any approach, boss. To use any approach in Spring JDBC, we need connection with the database software or not? We need connection with the database software. What do you say? Yes or no? Na? There are 2 types of connections, boss. Direct connection, pooled connection. Direct connection means, JDBC connection. We create that connection object manually. Pooled connection means it is the connection object that is gathered from JDBC connection. It is the connection object that is gathered from JDBC connection pool. Getting my point there? It is the connection object that is gathered from JDBC connection pool. Got it? Got it, my dear? You are using old version of Maven, that's why you take quick start 1.4, JDK 1.7 will come. But if you want to work with 17 or any other latest version, you should change manually. You should change it manually. Got it? Super, boss. Different ways of developing Spring JDBC application. In any approach of Spring JDBC programming, we need connection with we need JDBC connection that we need JDBC connection to interact with the database software. To simply interact with the database software. Got it? To interact with the database software. Tell me, guys, 2 types of JDBC connections was 2 types of JDBC connections was. How many types of JDBC connections are there? Number 1, direct JDBC connection. Number 2. To JDBC connection. Direct JDBC connection, pooled JDBC connection. Yes, boss. Tell me, boss. It is the JDBC connection object. Connection object that is created manually. That is created manually. Cool, guys. Tell me here what is there. Connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. Yeah. This is, don't you think it's a direct connection, guys? It's a direct JDBC connection. We are manually creating connection object, means it's a direct one. Super, guys. Next one, pooled. It is the JDBC connection object that is gathered from, it is the JDBC connection object that is gathered from JDBC connection. That is gathered from JDBC connection. Supernovas. It is the JDBC connection object that is gathered from JDBC connection. Yeah, I'm talking about a pooled JDBC connection. Pooled means pool. Tell me, guys. JDBC data source object represents the JDBC connection. Yeah, that means each JDBC connection object from JDBC connection pool must be gathered using this data source object. Using this data source object. Okay, guys. Now listen. You feel this is a connection pool. This is a JDBC connection pool. For Arkin. All these are the connection objects. Connection object, guys. Connection object, guys. Connection object, guys. Connection. Here we are having a lot of JDBC connection objects now, boss. CON. Here also CON. Here also CON. CON. Super cool, guys. Tell me here. This is my data source object. Data source object DS. This DS points to, this DS represents JDBC connection. This DS represents JDBC connection. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, guys, this con is what? Direct connection object, right? Direct to JDBC connection. Direct to JDBC connection. Tell me, guys, connection con is equal to ds dot get connection. Yeah, this is going to be pooled JDBC connection. JDBC connection. Are you comfortable, guys, understanding my statement? It is the connection object that is gathered from JDBC connection. That's why it is called as what? Pooled JDBC connection object. That's why it is called as what? Pooled JDBC connection object. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. JDBC, because it will going to get one connection object from connection. Understood, guys? Advantages of JDBC connection. No doubt. Pooled connection is always best, na? This is always best. Array, you purchasing your own book is good, or collecting book from library, once reading the book, once work is back over, returning that book back to library is good. That book is having more reusability, na? By keeping 10 books in library, they give service to thousands of students in 10-year. They give service to thousands of students in 10 years duration, right? But if you purchase book, that can give service to one student at a time. That can give service to one student, right? Reusability of books will happen more and more when they are kept in library, right? When they are kept in library, reusability of books takes place a lot. Okay. About JDBC connection. About JDBC connection. Yeah, tell me. About JDBC connection. It is a factory that contains set of readily available JDBC connection objects before actually being used. Are you understanding my statement, guys? A review connection pool contains Java objects. Now, why Oracle will create RAS IRAM? Can you bring your common sense, Bob? JDBC connection object is Java object or non-Java object? Java object. Why Java objects are created by someone? Okay, study. That's why I asked you to study Java JDBC properly. Connection pool will be created by our application, Java applications, right? It's a logical memory. So far, you are creating one connection, na? Okay. If multiple connections are there, that is called what? Pool. Pool of connection is nothing but connection. Actually being used. Readily available JDBC connection object before actually being used. Before actually being used. Got it? Alexa, activate balcony central light.
Okay.
What's happening? Why it is not working? Alexa, activate balcony central light.
Okay.
Fail to launch. Fail to launch. Maybe they are not in on mode. Yeah, come back. Actually being used. Next. All JDBC connection objects in JDBC connection pool represents the connectivity with same database software. Represents the connectivity with the same database software. Are you getting my point there or not there? Represents the connectivity with the same database software. Example, in JDBC connection pool for Oracle, in JDBC connection pool for Oracle, all JDBC connection objects represents the connectivity with the same Oracle database software. Got it? Next, guys. Same Oracle database software. Literally, solidly, same Oracle database software. What's the next one, guys? For every database software, we need to take separate JDBC connection. Why, sir? All connection objects in connection pool represent connectivity with what? Same database software. So for every database software, we need to take separate one or not, separate connection pool or not. Check it out. Example, JDBC connection pool for Oracle. Another, this is example 1. This is example 2. JDBC connection pool for MySQL. Example 3. JDBC connection pool for Postgres. Getting my point? Super. This is my DS1 representing connectivity with Oracle. This is my DS2 representing connectivity with MySQL. This is my DS3 representing connectivity with some other database. Postgres. Super, guys. Tell me, data source object DS. Okay, this is pointing to what? JDBC connection pool for Oracle. Guys, JDBC connection pool for MySQL. JDBC connection pool for Postgres. Super. Next, data source DS2. Next, data source DS. Data source DS. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Super. 1, 2, 3. Everywhere connection is happening, boss. Here 1 represents. here represents. Super guys. Represents. Here represents. Here represents. Then this is my con. This is another con. This is another con. Connection object space. All these are connection objects. Connection. 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 What it was? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Yeah, for every database software, we need separate connection pool or not? Yes, boss. Tell me next one. Data source object means it is the object of. Array, if we call any object with interface name, do you think it's a real object of interface? Do you really think it's a real object of interface, guys? No. It is the object of a class that implements the interface, right? It is the object of a class that implements the interface. Agree with me? It is the object of Java class that implements the interface. That seriously implements the interface. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity, guys? Super boss. Starting my statement. Implements the, what is that? Implements the Java x.sql data source interface. Yes, na boss? I keep on saying one statement, guys. What is that statement? If any object is called, with interface name, I say, hey, my dear dirty fellow, listen, muddy fellow, listen, dirty fellow, listen. Your real name is dirty fellow? No, na. I don't know your name. That's why I'm giving common name. With this common name, I can refer any student of any batch. Na? For me, I have to remember only one name, that dirty fellow. If I start remembering every student name, I have to remember so many names, lakhs of names. Loose coupling indirectly, guys. Indirectly, we are talking about loose coupling here. Come on. If any object is called with the interface name, then that is not called, then that is not the object of interface. That is the object of Java class that implements the interface. That implements the interface. Come on. Okay. These are the points about JDBC connection. So, super guys. Right. Next, what is the next question? What is the difference between pool and cache? Sir, sometime you are using word pool, sometime you are using word called cache. What is this, sir? I think I already discussed or not discussed. No. Pool is set of same items. Cache is set of different items. Okay. Cache is set of different items. Pool gives reusability of same items. Cache gives reusability of different items. If I want to create my own pool, take the support of list collection. If I want to create my own pool, take the support of list collection. Everyone getting my point? Here is my pool, guys. Here is my cache. Connection, 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 connection. Okay. Item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4. Okay. This is my item 1. This is my item 1. Okay. This is my item 1. This is my item 1. This is my item 1. This is my item 2. This is my item 3. This is my item 4. Superna, guys. Okay. Pool gives the reusability of same items. Cache gives the different items. Cache gives the reusability of different items. Are you getting my point there, guys? Cache gives the reusability of different items. Cache gives the reusability of different items. Array, you observe internal cache wording? Internal cache wording, guys. IOC container maintains internal cache, right? IOC container maintains internal cache. You recollect that? You can recollect that? You recollect that? You recollect that? That will maintain same Spring Bean class objects or different Spring Bean class objects. That's why that is called cache, right? But pool means same. JDBC connection pool. All are connection objects, all represents connectivity with what? Same database. So, to implement this in Java, we take the support of, to implement this in Java. Come on, guys. Where the duplicates are allowed. Duplicates are allowed. Where the duplicates are allowed. To implement this in Java, we take the support of map collection, where keys can be used to identify the values. 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 Seriously, keys can be used to identify the values. Comfortable, guys? Getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Perfect here. Pool set of same items, cache set of different items. Pool means set of same items, cache means set of different items. Super means super. Now listen. Which connection pool should be used? Which connection pool should be used? Acha, 1 minute. Two types of JDBC connection pools. Two types of JDBC connections. Two types of JDBC connections. Tell me. Standalone JDBC connection pool, server managed JDBC connection. Standalone JDBC connection. Nice, boss. Next. Server managed JDBC. Server managed JDBC connection. Server managed JDBC connection. Tell me. What do you mean by standalone JDBC connection pool, guys? What do you mean by standalone JDBC connection? Tell me. It is the this connection pool, okay, is independent. What, guys? Not independent. Is independent. JDBC connection. This connection pool is recommended to use in. This connection pool is recommended to use in. Tell me. Recommended to use in standalone applications. Standalone applications. Super. Examples was, we have a lot of things. Hikari CP. What is that? Hikari CP. Next. And this is the best also, boss. Hikari CP is best in standalone. Next one, guys. Tomcat CP. It looks like a server name, but is a CP means connection to. Apache DBCP2. Next, Aracle was UCP and etc. Many are there. Best is Hikari CP. As of now, entire industry is preferring Hikari. This JDBC will be created and managed in the web server or application servers. in the web server or application server software. Okay, what is web server software, guys? Okay. Examples, Rababu. Application server software like what? Wildfly. These are popular, boss. Many other names are there. Wildfly. This is very popular, right? Application server software. We have a lot of options. Useful. This JDBC connection pool is useful. In the web applications or distributed applications that are deployable in web servers or applications. Web servers or applications. Comfortable, guys? That are deployable in web servers or applications. I hope you got the point here. That are deployable in what? Web servers or application servers. Comfortable, my dear? Got the clarity, guys? Everyone understanding my statement? Super. Okay, examples, guys. What are the examples? Tomcat managed JDBC connection. WebLogic managed JDBC connection. Next, Glassfish managed JDBC connection. And etc. Every server will have a connection. In every server, we have a connection. Understood, guys? Tell me. Okay. Which JDBC connection pool should be preferred to use in our Spring applications or projects? Applications or projects. Tell me, guys, which connection pool is good, guys? Which connection pool is good? Server managed or standalone? Server managed or standalone? Which category connection pool is good? Server managed is good or server managed good? No. If your Spring application is standalone application, prefer standalone JDBC connection pool. In that Hikari CP is the best. In that Hikari CP is the best. If your Spring application is deployable application in the server, like Spring MVC application, Spring REST application. REST means distributed application. MVC means web application. Then use underlying server managed JDBC connection. Underlying, right? What is the need of arranging connection pools separately? In which server we are deploying the application, you try to use that underlying server managed connection. Already you are arranging Tomcat server, WebLogic server. There is a provision to create and manage connection pool. You please use the same connection pool there. You please use the same connection pool there. Got it? You please use the same connection pool there. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity, guys? Everyone? Guys, give me connection pool. Which JDBC connection pool should be preferred, right? Okay. Standalone means dependent. Who said Rav? Connection pool is standalone. Connection pool is independent. Na? Connection, I didn't say application. I said standalone. It can stand alone. It can stand out alone. It can stand out alone, right? Clear, guys? Got the point, my dear? Everyone getting my point? Which connection pool should be preferred to use in our Spring application or projects? In our Spring applications or projects. Okay, super. Answer. If our Spring application is, what is that? If our Spring application is standalone application, not the web application or distributed application, then prefer using standalone JDBC connection. Prefer using standalone JDBC connection. Okay. In that, what is that? Hikari CP is the best. Hikari CP. JDBC connection pool is the best. Hikari CP JDBC connection pool is the best. Comfortable, guys? Got the clarity, guys? Come on. Which JDBC connection pool should be preferred to use in Spring applications or projects? To use in Spring applications or projects. In that, Hikari CP JDBC connection pool is best. Are you getting my point there? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Which JDBC connection pool should be preferred to use in our Spring applications or projects? Listen. If our Spring project, Spring application is, web application, nothing but Spring MVC applications, or Spring distributed application, nothing but Spring REST application, then prefer using what guys? Server managed JDBC connection. Server managed JDBC connection. Literally, solidly, server managed JDBC connection. Okay. Server managed. In which server you are running that one? In which server we are running that one? Okay, guys. Yeah. What are the different approaches, guys? Different approaches of developing different modes of configuration. Do we have best application server, sir? A Wildfly server is the best, sir. As on today, Wildfly server is the best applications. So prefer using Wildfly server managed JDBC connection. Second priority is Tomcats. Second priority is Tomcats. Okay, guys. Different modes of Spring JDBC application configurations. Different modes of Spring JDBC application configuration. Yes, boss. Tell me, guys. XML driven configurations, guys. What is that? XML driven configurations. Super. Okay, Spring JDBC applications using XML driven configurations. Next. Applications using XML plus annotation driven configurations. Okay, guys. Spring JDBC applications using 100% code driven configurations. 100% code driven configuration. Everyone understanding my statement? 100% code driven configuration. 100% code driven configuration. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? XML driven configuration, guys. XML plus annotation driven configurations, guys. 100% code driven configuration. Super, guys. Now tell me. Okay, I would like to now start application development by using JDBC template. Listen, guys. What we are going to use first, this is best here. This is best. Why? That is industry standard. This is best. Okay. So what I'm going to teach, first we are going to learn JDBC template utilization. Okay. Using XML plus annotation driven configuration. What, guys? XML plus annotation driven configuration. That part I will to class bit early, guys. Okay, because I need to go out. So I'm stopping your session here. So because I have to start my next session immediately. Okay. I think you got the basic idea. Yeah, thank you for your wishes. Thank you for your wishes.